Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Just so you know, I know that I'm behind. No need to bombard me by telling me or letting me know. Alright, so for today's video, it's very just, I'm looking at my old Instagram posts, so it's very just generic and just looking at what I got going on. They're looking at my old Instagram posts because I know those ones are more embarrassing. And yeah, and I'm gonna make fun of myself, so yay. Alright, so let's go ahead and start screen recording. Wait, let me go all the way down. So this is my old Instagram. In case you don't know what my Instagram is, I'm Cybergoth on Instagram. If you want to know the backstory on why I call it Cybergoth, it's just because I used to wear a lot of dark colors and stuff like that, like back in the day. Like I wasn't really a bright, I'm not really bright, and I'm not really like I wasn't really a bright colored wearing kind of person. And so somebody, I think it was my stepdad, he called me like goth, and I kind of just believed him. I'm just kidding. I didn't believe him. I was like, I'm not goth or whatever. But like literally, I don't know what it was, but him and his brother both thought I was like super just emo, and like I did go through an emo phase, but they both just like thought I was like the type to like wear a trench coat and like stuff like that, when I really wasn't. I was more just like shy, and like I didn't really care about what I wore before. Like I was just a kid. I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing, and I was just like wearing old fucking like ratty shoes. I really did not give a fuck. So my Instagram, like back in the day, it looks very, there's borders on like all of these photos. Let me start screen recording again. Here we go. So as you can see, it's just like photos that aren't mine. Like none of these photos right here are mine, which is a bit ridiculous. Let's just click on a random one. This one, I think it's hilarious that I posted these back in the day, because it's obvious that I was just like, oh yeah, let me just take a photo from Tumblr and post it on my Instagram, and then it'll look like it's mine, when that's not true at all. Like I could have taken this photo. I could have taken this photo, which pisses me off, because I'm like, why did I even post that in the first place? And I haven't taken it down. I don't know why. I haven't taken down any of these photos. I think just because I'm not in, oh, sorry, I got an alarm. I just don't think that I'm embarrassed. Like, I think it's hilarious, but also I'm not going to like be like, oh my god, like people can't know that I was like weird and stuff. Like, no, I was weird, and I know I was. Okay, I made this, and I said, have I told you? This was like an old trend on fucking Instagram. You would like take like a picture, and it would be like 4 little fucking like squares, and it would like tell a story or whatever. That was such old Instagram, but I put like, have I told you that you are the mermaid man to my barnacle boy? And I obviously like made this in some like app. It's not even good. Like I find it hilarious that I made this, because I just thought I was being like cool and cute and stuff, when in reality I just wasn't. Alright, let's move up to when I was blonde. That was an interesting time of my, oh no, let me look at this one. Okay, so one time the teacher made fun of me, so I proceeded to take notes underneath my desk. See, this is the kind of person I was. I was just fucking weird. Like, I look back at this and I'm like, who is she? Like, why would she do that? And I'm sure everybody in that fucking class was also like, why the fuck is she doing that? Like, my teacher made fun of me. I don't know what he made fun of me for, but I still know who he is, Mr. Rockwell. And he was just like a funny teacher. And for me, I was just like a stupid student. And so he probably made fun of me, and then I just went underneath the desk. My friend took this photo. Oh wow, I posted this on the day before my birthday, so this is my birthday post. It's Adventure Time, of course. Anyway, let's look at this. Is like the post. This is like the first photo of me with my hair blonde, and oh my god, it's messy. I think I'm wearing my Ed Sheeran sweater. I used to be obsessed with Ed Sheeran. Oh my god. And then those glasses. Oh my god. Why would I take this photo? Look at my nose. Like, I literally can't stand my nose most of the time in all of my photos. So this one is just mainly nose. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here goes a photo. It's Shrek-Kira. You might be wondering, why would I make this? Who in their right mind would make something like this? Well, I used to talk to this guy on the internet, which I used to talk to a lot of guys on the internet, which was not good. And I probably should not have been on the internet that much, but you know, when you're like a little kid, you don't really fucking know. Or even just a teenager. When you're a teenager, you don't realize like the shit that you're doing on the internet, and you're just being an idiot. So I was talking to this guy, and this is when I had my blonde hair, and because I was like because I'm Hispanic and I have like light skin, people were calling me Shakira. I don't look like Shakira. I know I don't look like Shakira, but when I had blonde hair, people were calling me Shakira because I had blonde hair, whatever. And for some reason, I like brought up Shrek, and then Shrek-Kira was born, and I made this photo, which is not a very good photo. I didn't even Photoshop it very well. Oh well. Anyway. Oh my god. This photo is so nice. It doesn't look very nice. Let me just say that. I know it doesn't look very nice, but this like brings back like memories of me, because this is my old house. This is a house that I lived in for like most of my life. Like I have moved around a lot of places lately, because when I decided to move out to LA, like when I decided to move out to LA, like there wasn't like a general place where I could just stay and be there. And now I've lived here longer though, in my grandma's house, but it's so surreal to look at this, because you know, I don't think I'll ever go back into that house, even though I know I have family that still lives there, but this is like a surreal photo for me. Like, it just brings me back to when I was a teenager, and I would stay up all night reading fan fiction. I literally would pull all-nighters reading fan fiction. What kind of fan fiction? One Direction fan fiction. Probably mostly either Niall and like Your Name, or Larry Stylinson, which we all know what that is. If you don't know what that is, then we can't then just disregard what I said. Yeah, this just reminds me of that time, and it makes me kind of sad. that I'll never get that time back. Whew. Anyway, oh, this was in Mexico. I took that in Mexico. Let's see. So this is again me with blonde hair. I think this is so funny to look at. Like, what the fuck? Like, why do I have more lips there? That's interesting. My roots are just so dark right here. Oh my god. And I decided to do like a little Sailor Moon and a like tear. Ugh. I promise I went to sleep. I just woke up really early. That's a lie. Selfie, that's pretty funny. Okay, let me see. Oh, this one's cute. I remember this one, but I have like a scar on my forehead. God, I never wore makeup. Like, I do a lot of makeup on this channel. Believe me when I say I never wore makeup until senior year, and I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I had no idea what I was doing whatsoever, because I wasn't the kind of person who was watching beauty gurus on YouTube. I was watching stuff about One Direction. I was such a nerd, and I didn't watch anything about like style and stuff like that. I started watching stuff like that around like a year after I got out of high school. So if you're wondering why I'm not that great at makeup and I'm not that stylish, it's because I literally my whole life just put no effort into my appearance. It's so funny. It's really funny. Because now, this is my brother. Well, now I do my makeup. Yes. I used to have a laptop. I actually still have it, but it doesn't work anymore. I had this laptop, and my little brothers and sisters would be on it when I wasn't home. And my little brother would take photos and he would delete them, but you can look in the trash can, and I recovered this one and posted it on my Instagram. Stoner Bear. Oh my god. God. So many of these things bring me back to when I was I was such an idiotic kid. So this is like from, what's that one place? Like, you know, if you live in California, or I don't know if these are everywhere, but there are these places, you can't go to them now, I'm sure, because they're in the mall, but they're like the places where there's like an arcade and bowling and all that kind of stuff, and there's also those machines where you can like get bears. But the whole thing was that we didn't win these bears. It's just you can ask. Oh my god, I got another. Sorry. It's just when you try to get one of these, they're like really expensive. So if you ask one of the people working, they will open the case for you and get it for you. And I picked this one, which he kind of looks like he's stoned, and that's why he's called Stoner Bear. Alright, that's me with blonde hair again. God, look at that. That's me on a train. Yeah, that's me on a train, and of course I had to take like a cute, aesthetically like pleasing photo, even though it's not really. And this camera was such garbage. Like, thank God fucking iPhone cameras have really upgraded. But yeah, this is yeah, let's move on. Like, I was Flo from Progressive one year, which I don't know. I was too old to be fucking trick-or-treating, but I still wanted to wear a costume because, yeah. I think about how skinny I was here. Like, I have such body dysmorphia, and I think a lot of people can fucking relate to this. I have such body dysmorphia that looking back at this, I'm like, wow, I was skinny. But back then, I was literally like, oh my god, I have to hide everything. Like, I'm so fat. It's ridiculous. It's so freaking ridiculous that this girl was so insecure about herself. She was cute. I was cute. Let's see what else we got here. I don't really want to get into too much weird stuff. Oh, look at this. Is me as a kid on the beach. This is in Long Beach, actually, I think. Yeah. And I'm wearing the Little Mermaid. Oh, that's so cute. I love that photo. Let's move on. Oh my god, this one. That's me and my dad. That's me and my dad at Universal Studios, and of course I have to be dramatic. Look at that. God. This is pretty cool, but also some of this stuff is kind of cringy. Oh god. I don't want to look at that. Oh yeah, this one is my little brother. And he was like he was just getting into the car, and he was just being goofy, and I took a photo of it, and then I, you know, posted it, and it said, "Can Michael sit right?" And and my mom, she actually responded being like, I was like, "Those shoes look familiar." Yeah, I know. Oh my god, this was back when I went to Mexico with my grandma, R.I.P. grandma. She took us to Mexico. She was so cool, and we had this money right here is pesos, and it's so interesting. Like, the paper almost feels like plastic, and you can like see through those little like hole things. I don't know. I guess it's to make it harder to counterfeit it, but they're really like interesting looking type of and also you can't wet them because they're they're like plastic like. But they were like cute looking, so I took a photo, of course. Look, that's me. I have a One Direction case. Can you tell? Can you tell? Oh my god, I was obsessed with One Direction. I took this photo, and I must say that it's one of my favorites. This is hilarious. This is so cool to me. Like, when I took this photo, of course Mickey was waving hi, and then my little sister right here, she's just like, which my sister, she's 18 now, and she just had a baby. Okay, so it's so cool to look back at these photos. Instagram's so amazing, right? Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, this is an ongoing thing for me. It's an ongoing theme where I take photos of me in like shoes, like dirty shoes, and then I just like snap a photo of something on the ground. I thought it was so cool. I thought it was really cool doing that, but you know, it was stupid. Like, I'm sure I have more. Let me see. Oh my god. So I never do my makeup, but my mom did my makeup here, and I was like, what the fuck? Why do I look like I'm trying to be a Kardashian here? I don't know. Let's move on. Yeah, this is a funny video. So I'm gonna just, this photo's from Mexico, but let me explain the video before that, before we watch it. This video is a video of my little sister. Her name is Scarlett. She's still really little at this point, but she was so little, and we were like, oh, let's set off sparklers on the 4th of July, and I set off a sparkler or whatever, and I was like, Scarlett, hold it, Scarlett, hold it. She did not want to hold it. She was not having it. My little sister, she was just like, I'm afraid or whatever. And, you know, there was one last sparkler. Oh my god, it's already dying? Fuck. There was one last sparkler, and I was like, come on, just, like, it's the last one. And so she was like, okay, and she took it, but she kept running away from it. Yeah. These are just cute things to, like, look at. Look, here we go, another one where I'm fucking looking at my shoes and there's like a frozen egg. I have no idea where that egg came from, but I decided to take a photo of it. Why? Don't ask me. I don't know. I really don't. Well, my camera's going to die, so I'm going to go ahead and end this early, but if you want me to do a part 2, go ahead and like, subscribe, leave me a comment maybe, and if you can, hit that, you know, that bell on the side of the subscribe. If you do that, go ahead and tell me that you've done that, and I'll give you a shout out. I'll give you a shout out on here, but other than that, thank you for watching. And I gotta go to work soon, so bye-bye!